Welcome to Marketing Deep Dive Podcast, Episode 11.
Welcome back. If you're trying to figure out which AI tools actually make a difference in marketing right now, well, you're in the right place.
Definitely. We've been looking at a discussion from the Cutting Edge School. They laid out a pretty practical list of tools they're using.
Yeah, no theory, just what actually works in the workflow. This is based on their usage as of, April 2025?
That's right. So let's just jump right into the tools themselves.
Okay, let's start with the visual side. Image generation, YouTube thumbnails, maybe even like logo inspiration.
Right. So they mentioned ChatGPT, Photor, and Ideogram for that.
Okay, 3 options there. Any distinctions?
Well, yeah, and this is interesting. They pointed out that ChatGPT has recently gotten much better at putting text inside images.
Oh, really? Like better than Ideogram, which was kind of known for that.
Apparently so. That's a heads up, Shows how fast things are changing in this space. If you need clear text in your visuals, ChatGPT might be the stronger choice now.
Good to know. Okay, what about the less flashy stuff, like deep research for strategy or market analysis?
For that kind of heavy lifting, the recommendation was Google Gemini.
Gemini, okay. For digging deep into information.
Yeah, seems like its strength is in gathering and synthesizing a lot of information, like a really powerful research assistant.
Makes sense leveraging Google's index. Now, something super practical, meetings, recording them, getting notes.
For that, they suggested Loom.
Loom, I know that one.
Yeah, especially useful, they said, for recording and transcribing Google Meet calls. Helps turn those long chats into actual notes and action items.
Anything to avoid rewatching a whole meeting recording.
Exactly. Saves a ton of time.
Okay, what about building like custom chatbots for customer interaction or maybe internal stuff?
Right, this was interesting. They actually recommended using ChatGPT itself for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a dedicated chatbot platform?
Nope. The idea is you can train these ChatGPT-based bots. They remember context within a conversation,
Okay.
and they can automate those repetitive writing tasks like answering common questions or guiding users.
So ChatGPT as the engine for your own little AI assistant. Got it. What about AI avatars? Giving AI a face.
For that, the tool they highlighted was Hagen.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, and they actually mentioned you could see examples on the Cutting Edge School's Instagram, so you can get a feel for the quality.
Might be useful for video content without needing a full production setup.
Could be, yeah. Or personalizing outreach, maybe?
And if you want those avatars, or just audio content, to have a specific voice, like cloning a voice.
Well, that's where 11 Labs came up.
11 Labs.
The use case is replicating voices. Could be your own for consistency, or maybe a client's voice.
Oh, interesting. With permission, obviously.
Absolutely. Definitely need permission for cloning someone else's voice. But yeah, opens up possibilities for audio branding.
For sure. Okay, core marketing function. Writing. Scripts, ad copy, emails.
For that kind of writing, their recommendation was Claude.
Claude. Positioned as strong for marketing content specifically.
Seems that way, yeah. Suggests it might have a good handle on persuasive language and maybe longer content formats.
Worth checking out if you're hitting a wall with content creation. And presentations. Making slides less slidey.
Yeah. For presentations, they suggested Gamma, sometimes called GMA.
Gamma. To make them more engaging.
That's the implication. Likely helps create more dynamic, visually interesting presentations than, the standard templates.
Always welcome. What about just getting started? Brainstorming, that blank page problem.
For brainstorming, they specifically mentioned using Grok 3 and using its thinking mode.
Grok 3's thinking mode, how does that help?
The idea is it helps you generate ideas by exploring different angles and connections you might not think of, kind of a digital brainstorming partner.
Okay, a way to kickstart things. Now, what if you want to build something more custom but without needing to code? No code development.
Right, they listed 3 options there: Lovable, Bold, and Replit.
Lovable, bold, replit.
And apparently, the Cutting Edge School has tutorials for these on YouTube, which is helpful.
Ah, so there's guidance available. Good for marketers wanting to automate specific tasks without a developer.
Exactly, building little tools or workflows.
What about something more complex, like for agencies building AI systems for clients?
For that level, building more sophisticated AI agents, they recommended N8N.
N8, okay, for automation.
Yeah, designing those complex workflows, connecting different AI tools and platforms for agency services.
Gotcha. And for more general automation, maybe not just agency-focused.
The other tool mentioned there was Make.
Make, so similar idea, connecting apps and automating workflows.
Pretty much. Just another strong option for streamlining marketing tasks
Yeah.
from social media to CRM integrations, that sort of thing.
Okay, wow. That is quite a list. Lots of specific tools for different jobs.
It really is. Covers a lot of ground.
So for you listening, what are the big takeaways here? Beyond just a list of names.
Well, first, and this is crucial, this list is a snapshot from April 2025, based on what they were using then.
Right. Things change fast.
Incredibly fast. The example with ChatGPT overtaking ideogram on text in image shows that, right? So constant learning is key.
Don't get too attached to one tool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Second point, they stress that these high-quality tools, they aren't free.
Ah, good point. Investment is required.
Yeah, you need to budget for them if you want the best results. Free tools exist, but these recommended ones are generally paid solutions.
Okay, so be prepared for that. What else?
Well, it ties back to the rapid change. You need to adapt. Become what they called an AI operator.
An AI operator, meaning
Someone who's skilled not just in their field, like marketing, but specifically in using and prompting these AI tools effectively within that field.
so it's not about AI replacing marketers.
No, not at all. It's about smart professionals learning how to leverage AI. You still need someone educated to guide the tools and check the output. AI isn't just cheap labor.
Right. It enhances skills, doesn't just replace them, although they touched on that K-shaped economy idea.
Yeah, briefly. The idea that AI might boost productivity for some skills while making others less relevant, which just reinforces the need for marketers to upskill in AI.
Makes sense. Stay on the upward slope of the K.
Precisely. And the best way to do that? They suggested experimenting daily.
Daily. Wow.
In small ways, though. Just integrate AI into your existing workflow, try things out, build that intuition. Don't wait for a big project.
Little experiments consistently and maybe review things quarterly.
Yeah, do a quick check every few months. What are the new tools? Are my prompts still effective? That sort of thing.
Okay, so wrapping this deep dive up,
Yeah.
we've got a practical list of AI tools for various marketing tasks, straight from folks using them.
Right, a solid starting point for image creation, research, automation, writing, and more.
But the key message is, this landscape is moving incredibly fast.
Yep. These specific tools are relevant now, April 2025, but continuous learning and experimentation are absolutely essential, and expect to invest in good tools.
It's about becoming that skilled AI operator in your marketing role.
Couldn't have said it better.
So, a final thought for you to consider. Looking back at this list, from Hagen to Claude to N8 Angen, which one or two tools feel like they could tackle a challenge you're facing right now?
Yeah, what's one small thing you could try this week? Just a little experiment to test the waters.
Give it some thought. Explore a tool that caught your attention. See what you find out.
Thank you for listening and see you next Thursday for some more Marketing Deep Dive podcast.